Maybe one of the most important videos here on my channel, 10x stocks, 10 times your money or 10 times your net worth. Well, if you're following this channel since summer 2019, my first major pick was Tesla, and my next major pick is Virgin Galactic. On Tesla we made already 10 times our money. Now Virgin Galactic is next. I'm very convinced about that, but what I really want to give you in this video is the secret sauce, or part of it, because this is what we are sharing today. So first of all, make sure to smash that like button, because in all of my videos every single day I'm posting one vlog that can make you a better investor. So this is highly appreciated. Secondly, we have a record for the likes that we need to break, 1,500 likes, guys, so go on it really hard. So let's establish first the framework. A 10x stock is a stock that over an undefined amount of time will 10 times your money, which is about 1000% profit. And let's take the example of Tesla, but not the recent example, because this is a little bit, a wish.com example, right? If you are wishing that a stock can go 10x, you are wishing that it's going very fast, which happens very rarely. All right, therefore I want to show you actually how it was. When was the very first time when Tesla stock made their 10x, the very first time since the IPO in May 2010. So if we are looking back, the stock was around $23-24 per share on the 31st of May 2010. This was the IPO date when Tesla was the very first time traded on the stock market, and it took a couple of years until the stock really did the 10x. Okay, so as you can see here, it took them about 4 years to 10 times your money. Even this is pretty good for a stock, and this usually implies that something like this, 10 times your money, takes a couple of years. Even when you are right about the stock, then you still need to consider that Tesla or other companies get a little bit of attention, right, of the stock market. People need to get aware about it. People need to know what's happening. People need to be also ready to invest, because Tesla was a very young company back in 2010 and had a market cap of maybe $5 or $10 billion. So very young and risky endeavor. Since then, we developed, and what happened just recently, where it's 10 times within a year, it was a very special moment, because for once we had a very strong statement by Tesla to bring the Model 3 on the market. On the other side was one of the most shorted stocks, so we had a huge short squeeze, and then it got a lot of press because Elon Musk is very vocal, and on the other hand we just know that Tesla gets press when they issue a new car, or more and more Teslas are going out there and driving around. So as you can see, I told you already a couple of things and features that you need to look for, but let's dive into it very detailed. And now the next minutes are very important, so you need to listen very carefully. So first of all, make sure that the 10x stock has a consumer product. If you're looking into the top companies, Apple has an end consumer product, Tesla has an end consumer product, Microsoft end consumer product, Amazon end consumer product. So if you're thinking about Apple can decide how to market, where to market, which product to market to their end clients, and has a huge impact on their own decisions. While Circus Logic is obviously a nice company, they are highly dependent on Apple and the innovation of Apple. So I rather invest into Apple because it's easier to get a new supplier. Let's say Circus Logic and Apple don't feel together anymore, right? So Apple will replace easier Circus Logic than Circus Logic can replace Apple, right? So this is one thing that I'm looking for. Then obviously I'm looking that the management team preferred founders are on, and I'm looking into qualities like, you know, Elon Musk, Shamas, or Steve Jobs, right? Or other people like Jeff Bezos or Reed Hastings of Netflix. All of those people have something very, very strong in mind that can bring a company from zero to $1 trillion company, guys. And you know, this is hard to find, this whole constellation, and therefore I'm not afraid to wait to find really the next X10 stock. Now then, I'm looking also into the future product portfolio. Maybe the company has a run right now, but what is the evolution of their product? Or they just milking the product until, you know, they at one point die, right? We saw the same with Blockbuster, with Kodak, with other companies, Nokia, that just died out pretty much because they couldn't innovate. So the next product is already so important like the product before. So Tesla has an amazing potential for the next products. Or for example, Amazon had the e-commerce, and everybody was asking what happens if the e-commerce is milked out, which is not for the next couple of years, but still they could, you know, invest and develop Amazon Web Services, which was the next big thing. Then I'm looking a little bit about the market. Is the market about something that can grow very, very fast? And then I'm looking into some things and industry that will be there and will be one of the most human changing industries in the world. You know, for me, this is maybe AI, space or interplanetary. Then internet as a whole is definitely in the next couple of years, you know, shaping how we humans here on Earth will live. Then robotics is definitely one of this next big things as well. So as you can see, those industries are very, very important and very, very interesting. Gene development, right, is also, or gene manipulation is also one of the big industries that will impact us very, very heavily. And as you can see, those industries like the internet or the computer industry really shape the biggest companies on Earth right now, right? Like Netflix started like a DVD rental business in physical form, but then through the internet they developed their next product, which is now the biggest streaming service on Earth. Then let's talk a little bit about the marketing. So the marketing of the stock is really important. Not only about the company, the stock, guys. If the company is really delivering numbers, it needs also people to discover the stock. And you know, Elon Musk has a pretty present Twitter account, right? Or Steve Jobs was a very big personality that was a little bit, you know, going out there and showing that Apple is the right choice to do. And he was, with his personality, a very polarizing individual that created, you know, a cloud around Apple stock, and therefore, you know, people, you know, were aware of this product. Moreover, if you're having a consumer product company, that this is also, you know, giving you free advertising for the stock of the company, because, you know, people buying it or using the services and then thinking, wow, this service is really, really mind-blowing, or the service is really, really strong, and therefore I want you to understand all of this point. There's a couple of more, but this kind of things I'm sharing with my members when I'm talking with them on one-on-one. So maybe think about it to join there, and thumb up if you liked it. Let's jump into the conclusion. So thank you very much that you watched this video. It was a pleasure to explain you a 10x stock and how I personally, you know, look for the next 10x stock. What I want to really tell you guys, I'm not rushing into the next stocks. I'm thinking really about each stock 10, 20, 30 times, you know, before I'm investing in, because if I'm investing heavily, and therefore, you know, I'm concentrating on those stocks that really have the potential, and I'd rather say no and wait 2 years and keep my other 10x stocks that are really, you know, promising and multiplying my money on the run. And I'm happy to wait patiently 1 or 2 years until I find a next stock that has the potential to 10x, because as you have have seen, many features has to be ticking the box to create this very much of a phenomena to 10 times your money. And if you are wondering where you can hear first about this, and I will tell you, if you're pressing the join button below all my videos, you can get access to the most exclusive membership group here on the YouTube stock investing industry, and no other YouTuber is offering this kind of value. Okay, for a small support of the channel, you can get access to 101 with me. You can get access to Discord, where I'm sharing obviously the newest stocks that I'm interested in, and if I see the next X10 stock, I will post it there for the members obviously first, and then maybe we will make, you know, a couple of weeks of or a couple of days of internal discussions before I'm sharing it here. So make sure also, if you don't want to join, make sure to smash that subscribe button and ring the bell so you get notified about the next 10x, the 10 bagger, how Peter Lynch used to say, for the next stock that can 10 times your money, you know. And I'm talking about the next Amazon, I'm talking about the next Netflix, I'm talking about the next Tesla, the next Apple. So as you can see, there's huge of a potential, and I want you to be part of, because I'm glad if I can make more millionaires than subscribers.